Waking up to our last sunrise on Campsite 98, we noticed this sunrise was unlike those before it. Of course, we were feeling sad because our trip was coming to an end, but it was something atmospherically different. The air was hazy, and the mountaintops that seemed so defined, so powerful just the day before, had become nearly impossible to see behind this mysterious morning sky. It wasn't until we started smelling a smoky scent in the air that we realized this must be a result of the California wildfires. What we didn't know is that what we were seeing was due to a fire that had slowly begun to inch its way towards our direction.
Yeah. Các bạn giờ thấy cái ở bên kia núi á, cái rừng á, nó cháy á, khói á, sẽ bay qua đây, mình không thể thấy được núi luôn. Cái đó là khói của cháy rừng á. Con nghĩ chắc mình sẽ phải về sớm. Tại vì nhiều khi tại vì mình có thể hửi được cái mùi cháy luôn. Nó gần tới đây. Mình thấy mấy cái trực thăng nó bay qua bên kia để nó chữa lửa. Wow.
Maybe we need to leave soon, huh?
Yeah. Bây giờ mình không thấy được núi luôn.
Wow, the fire is crazy. This built up in like just a matter of maybe 30 minutes. We don't have to drive that way home, do we?
I don't think so. Because we're not driving through the mountain.
That's true, that's true.
We're driving around the mountain.
That's true. Wow, that's scary. You can feel that everyone is a little quieter today. A little sad almost. But I think it's safe to say that everyone had a great time. And it was special to spend what may be our last trip for a while with such amazing company. I found it to be such a special experience for me to go on this trip with all of Koi's good childhood friends.
I had a rock in my shoe,
But I got it out. It's fun to bond with people that have been such a big part of your spouse's life, and it makes you feel closer because you gain new insight on a piece of them that would otherwise be hard to just explain.
Okay, you guys, we are heading home from our camping trip, but we've decided to take our time. It's so beautiful up here. And we are doing what is called the June Lake Loop. They say that it takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours to drive around here, and it's supposed to be one of the most beautiful drives to do during the fall because check this out behind me, you guys, all of these trees, the leaves are turning bright yellow, bright orange. They're just so vibrant and so beautiful. So we're just, taking the scenic route, really enjoying it.
Another element of this trip that really stood out to me was the landscape. The bright yellow and orange on the trees brought me a lot of comfort. The changing of the leaves is common this time of year where I grew up, but in San Diego, we don't really see this. I've been missing home a lot, but it was nice to feel just a little bit closer to it, even if only for a few days. During 2020, the California wildfires were the worst they'd ever been. More than 4 million acres burned across the state that sadly claimed lives, destroyed structures, and resulted in poor air quality in most cities. To relay the scale of how far out this smoke polluted the air, we were driving away from the source for over 4 hours before it finally started to disappear on the highway horizon behind us. The drive to June Lake surrounded us in California's beauty, while the drive back blanketed us in a whole new perspective of what our Earth is suffering through.